Hey guys, how's it going? Top Binz FIFA here, and today we are going to be starting our first ever manager career, and, well, let's get to it. So, without much further ado, we're just going to pick a manager. Our name is going to be Top Binz. Pretty straightforward name there, manager Top Binz. And, well, we're going to be trying to take Oldham Athletic, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail of the video. And we are going to be trying to do a youth to glory kind of career mode with this team. So, Oldham obviously is struggling in the current state in EFL2, but with everything that's going on here and how, fun and exciting you can make a FIFA career mode, we are going to try to take Oldham Athletic on a road to glory. And of course, we do have to get their stadium name right. I got it partially right. It's Boundary Park, so let's just fill that in nice and quick. I'm not going to customize too much here. I just want to get straight to it in this video and get this thing launched and started. So there we go. We're going to be playing, I'm going to put it on legendary, 6 minutes. We're going to be using euros. We're going to have competitions enabled, and we're going to do a $50 million financial takeover, mainly just to pay for some top end scouts. So without any further ado, minute and a half into this, we're starting it off. And of course, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to go down below, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit the notification bell to never miss when I upload. So let's get started here. Just rename our manager save. Alright, so here you have it. Binz is the new manager. We've got the nice little animation there for Oldham Athletic. The logo looks amazing. We're excited to get started here with this club and try to lead them to glory. So we're not going to spend too much time trying to play European competitions. This first season is going to be mainly simmed, I think. We're not going to take too much time to really go down, break down every single game, do that kind of thing, and we're not going to be doing too much. So the first thing we are going to do with this squad is we are going to, of course we're going to check out the youth academy, as Zimmerman looks like he could be a fantastic player for this club in the near future. But at the same time, we need to go and actually develop our youth academy scouts. So we currently have one scout that we are going to fire. And, well, now we get straight to hopefully finding a bunch of $4 million scouts that are nice and inexpensive for hiring, really. If we can get them without having to fire a bunch of other ones. And it doesn't look like that's going to be the case today, unfortunately. So, are we going to get a €4 million scout? Come on. This is bad. Okay, so immediately off the bat, looks like we're going to be spending a lot of money to find some scouts, which isn't exactly what we want to do. So let's just keep on firing these not 4-star scouts. I mean, a 4 and 5 is not so bad, but at the same time, we're not really getting better scouting options here either. Okay, how much of our budget have we spent? Ugh, quite a bit already. Okay, so I guess we'll just keep spamming back and forth here and hopefully get a better scout. Maybe not. There we go. Okay, so we get our second $4 million scout, or €4 million scout, and we're down to 1 here. So, unfortunately, with just 19 million left, we do want to save a little bit for transfer budget. Not a lot, but enough that we can, hopefully get a couple decent players into this team. I don't want him. I want him. Okay. One more. There we go. Okay. So, by the looks of it, we're going to have approximately just under €6 million to spend as a transfer budget. I think that's accurate. So, let's set up our scouting networks in the local region. We're going to do just a very broad overhaul of scouting here to start. We're going to do England, Wales, and Scotland for our 3 scouting locations. We're going to keep the talent local for the most part here. And, well, let's see, how these guys do. I mean, of course, we've got scouts in all of these regions. It should be interesting, and Of course, we are going to just wait for them to actually get their scouting reports set up and ready to go. That's why we did this on the first day. And all right, Youth Academy we've looked at. Here's our visions and expectations from the board. Looks like youth development is kind of going to be the main thing. Sign at least 4 players from the Youth Academy in the following positions of goalkeeper, defender, midfield, forward. Okay, and within 2 seasons of at least 2 players signed in the first season play 30% of the games for the next season. Okay, so there you have it. That is the expectations really here for the board. We can absolutely do that. That is very achievable with this team. But without too much further ado, we're going to just simulate through the calendar. I'm not too worried about adding an extra €1 million or so here to this team. The only other thing we might do is go and find a couple players to put on our transfer list. Alright, so as far as our transfer hub goes, these are the players we're looking at. They're mainly English talents with some decent potential. Of course, we're not exactly planning on getting these players yet, but at the same time, we are going to scout them a little bit further as we get into this competition, and then hopefully we can add them to the team without too much hassle apart from a couple loan deals. So we're just going to simulate right through the knockout or round robin stage here of the friendlies for this tournament. We lose 3-1, we draw 3 apiece, and then we lose 2-1 again. Okay, so pretty below average tournament there. Alright, so we apparently got some offers there. Okay, we get like 300,000, literally no money, so that's fine. I don't think we really wanted to sell Jameson or anybody like that. Not yet anyway, so alright, let's keep going here. I think, actually, I don't know. How is the scouting doing here? Looks like they are all still being scouted. Okay, we will wait until the overall scouting comes in, so we'll advance another week. Hopefully should be enough time to hopefully see this scouting report come back. So maybe not. Okay, let's just keep going then. Scout for another week. And there's gotta be, come on, the scouting's gotta be done by then. That's like 2 full weeks of scouting. There we go. Okay, so looks like it is all done. Beautiful. Alright, so now that that is all done with the scouting, we can potentially try to get 1 or a few of these players loaned. I doubt we get Carvalho, he's too valuable. Or even Gelhart, but, you know, some of these lower end guys, like Scarlett, I feel like we could loan. Okay, what about here? Okay, so we are going to get a chance with Carney, how do you say his name? Carney Chukwemeka? Looks like, alright. I mean, Chukwemeka is playing for Aston Villa, so how much would a loan to buy cost? Alright, so we're trying for 1 year. We go 50-50, or we could pay 70. Okay, we can do 70-30. Okay, let's see if we can edit the sell-on clause to like 5%. And then we do a transfer fee of just like 1.1 million euros. That would be really nice. $1.7 and 3%. Okay. We can do 1.5 and 3%. Oh, and we don't get him. Wow, okay, so we get rejected just like that. That did not take very long. Okay, we probably should have accepted that. Okay. What about Patinos? Or Rogers. These guys might not be too expensive. How much would it cost to buy a guy like Rogers? Can we pay 3 million euros? Perfect. All right. Well, that was maybe I overpaid. I very possibly did. But that's okay. We get Rogers. Let's negotiate his contract. And, bringing in a talent of his caliber is actually not too bad. Rogers got 84 potential. So, is going to be one of the best players in this club to start off. We're going to start him off with an important role. We can absolutely accept a crucial role. That's okay. We want to sign him for at least 5 seasons. Okay, 5 is good. We don't want a release clause. What's his current wage? 6.3. What if we do 8,000? That should go, but I mean, we could probably offer him like 6. See if that's perfect. All right, there you have it. Nice and easy. We get Rogers way quicker than I expected. Okay, so we are going to jump into the calendar here to wrap up this episode, and we are going to move into what is going to be the 4th, which is going to be not a training day, but instead it's going to be a day where we get our scouting report, which is exciting to say the least because, well, I mean, our youth scouts are going to hopefully find some players worthy of some talent here. So let's view this first scouting report in England. And okay, Tommy Whitaker looks extremely good as a player. 1.2 million. Yeah, we will absolutely be signing him. Bobby Barber is not bad, but a lot of these guys are questionable still. So, I mean, Whitaker, there's no question in my mind. We are signing him immediately. So he's signed up. A lot of these guys are valued at 230,000 euros or so. The only guy we're going to keep here as well is probably Barber. Everybody else we can reject just for now. So yeah, not too many crazy players from England apart from Whitaker, who looks amazing. So we've got at least one really good player there. Dylan Simons could be good. Harry Brown looks really good from Wales there as well. We're going to reject Pierce. We're going to reject Wynn. And then, okay, Lloyd Morgan will keep scouting. Amir Watkins looks okay too, but we're going to sign Harry Brown for sure for now. And everybody else is going to keep getting scouted. And then for Scotland, let's see, I feel like Scotland's probably going to be the worst out of our reports. Duncan Manson's still decent. He's not crazy, but we'll keep an eye on him. Everybody else here pretty much we're going to reject because we're going for top talent to try and, boost this team out of their current state. So I think we'll sign one from each position here. We'll sign Morgan. We'll keep these other two for scouting just for now, and then hopefully we'll get some better players in the next scouting report. But let's go take a look at Whitaker, who I think is going to be amazing. 61 overall already. That's amazing. Okay, yeah, so he's going to be really good. And he is a goalkeeper too. Manson, on the other hand, is a left back or a full back. And then who's the last guy we signed? Brown. Okay, so Brown's a striker, absolutely. 4-star skills as well is really nice. So not particularly bad players here by any means. So we'll keep an eye on all of them. I would say that Whitaker's got a really good chance of making our team already at a 61 overall, especially since he is just 17 years old as well, but he's literally like as good as our backup goalies. So yeah, that's a really good player there, and hopefully has some really good potential. So we are going to sign him to start things off. We're not going to hesitate on signing him up. We will promote him to the senior squad, and well, hopefully he's going to be a pretty decent player. So as far as the squad hub goes, let's see, how good is he looking? He's an exciting prospect, so he's got roughly 86 to 89 potential. That is, yeah, that's exciting, and hopefully he can turn into something spectacular here. So as far as the development plan goes, what do we want him to be? Maybe a sweeper keeper. That could be interesting. But we could either improve his weak foot even more, which is already really good, or we could just leave it as is. So I think that's what we're going to do for now, is we're just going to leave him as he is. I'm going to change him to number 13, just because I feel like that's a better goalie number, and we're going to toss him in as the backup on our second team. So I did organize the team as well into a first and second team kind of unit. But yeah, is it Harry Whitaker? I believe Whitaker is the first youth academy player that we will sign. So that is exciting, and that is the start to Oldham here. So as far as any additional transfers go for next episode, I did take a look into a few guys like Vale, Palmer, and Aziz, as we could probably use any of these guys to improve our first and even second team even more. The first team's not in bad shape. Obviously, I would like a center mid there, preferably over Cisse, as we have him playing twice. But overall, this team is in not too bad a shape heading into the start of the calendar year here. And well, after spending a ton of money on the youth academy, I do think that we're going to have a pretty good youth system going as we head into the next episode. But that's going to be it for me for this one. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to go down below, drop a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel to show your support. And of course, make sure to leave comments so that I can get back to you. And that is it for this one.